Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today, let's do the thing. Specifically gold stake every deck in about 4 hours. Shout out to Kai CTV, as far as I know, has the world record at the time of recording this, 4 hours 18 minutes. We are starting on the Plasma deck because it's one of the more difficult decks to win on gold stake, and even more difficult as a speedrun. By that I mean, Black deck, you probably lose more times on the black deck, but the Plasma deck, when you do win, it can be extra time consuming. The Plasma deck is just weird. What we're doing here is we are restarting for rare tags. There are certain rare jokers where just the one joker wins the entire run. If you get a Wii joker, for example, on the Plasma deck. That's not something you can do on other decks. So we will spend a little extra time restarting on the Plasma deck, and then the time we spend restarting won't count towards our final time. All we gotta do is find those rare tags. Fives and aces as 2 pair, and then we can get a rare tag. Probably Cartomancer. We can take Sly. I should have used Temperance there, maybe. It was only $2. Maybe we wait until we get our rare. Depending on the rare, it might not matter. Burnt Joker, yeah. That's fine. We can discard a pair of 4s. The pairs will probably be a viable long-term plan, but not strong enough in the short term. We need to play this flush. Ace high flush. I could take extra hand size, could look for a blue seal. Foil could be interesting. How about we discard the foil? Okay. I can play the spade flush. I might be able to finish with pairs. Pair of 6s here. And then a pair of 4s. Okay. Burnt Joker is not enough on its own, but we are getting closer to it. We could take Grimbo here. Go next. Maybe you're supposed to take the cola there. How about a pair of 5s? And a pair of aces. Alright, we need to find a tower for that foil card. Turn it into a rock. Dagger, no. 6 cents, maybe. I can discard the pair of 5s. I can play a pair of queens. I should discard one more time in case we get a 6. I can play a pair of queens. Alright. We're a little bit weak right now, and so it's taking a lot of hands. Could be probably not Constellation. I can discard the 2s. I can play 1 6 and then 3 pairs. So a pair of 5s and a pair of 8s. I can go blue jack, I guess. That helps. One thing that's awkward about 6 cents is I don't know if I need to play 4 pairs or if I can afford to throw one away. Go next. Play only one type of hand. Well, okay. Well, I guess that means we can't afford to throw away pairs. Sorry, I accidentally nudged the timer there. I can play... I should throw away the aces. Okay. Spaceman has one more round. So let's go Hermes, sure. Last time I forgot to dig for my blue seal. I forgot that was a thing that we could do. Probably you go lucky. Let's go lucky 5s. Didn't get a 6. That's okay. I went lucky on the 5 because I didn't want to break the glass. I want to keep the foil alive. Spaceman, we can sell it. Maybe get another Spaceman. Standard packs, more blue seals. Nope. There was a 6, but 6 Sense is not something that we care about long term. Hoping for another 5. Could be a 6 there. Play the 6. Okay, that's probably the last one of those. Pair the 5s. Yum. Right, incantation we don't need. I could take the gelato, but maybe we don't need that either. I could make a stone too. Maybe also making a gold card is worthwhile. Okay, go next. I'm not going to get the maximum astronomer value because it's time consuming to buy and sell planet cards. I will take it as a foil though. Doing okay. Extra hand is great. I don't need a death card. Don't need a red seal. Could be mail and rebate. Could be this gelato. Go next. Rebate on queens. Here is this incantation. Pair the 4s. Looking for another 5. Maybe it already wins. Rebate on 7s. Don't need a vagabond. Could take the spaceman. Go next. Okay. Discard the 5s. Trying to rebate the 7s. This wins, right? With the rock. If not, that's okay. Maybe I should sell rebate. I could get one of those. Not really what we were going for. Maybe I'm supposed to take the foil there. Let's go next. Boss says no repeats. Alright, well. We are looking for the foil 5. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Let's play high card. I can play the foil 5. I could play 2 pair. We do have some chips. I can't play high card, I can't play a pair, I can't play 2 pair. I need something like 3 of a kind. Could have been going for a straight. How about 3 of a kind? Gross. Okay. In the wheel. This boss. Something about face down cards. Go next. So queens we discard. Spaceman we copy. Pair the aces. Pair the 2s. That wins. Alright. Long term, we will be fine, probably. This is probably a winning combination. But we do need to take our time as far as scaling up as much as possible. Which is a little bit annoying. And time consuming. I guess it's faster than doing Square Joker. Marginally. Alright. Final boss is 800,000, so we need quite a bit more. But we'll get there. Alright, I don't have a pair. That's okay, I don't need all of my pairs. I do draw face down, so maybe I discard here. That's high card, that sucks. I can play this pair. Getting worse. I can play a pair of sevens. I have a guaranteed pair of jacks. Stinky. Gelato's done. Maybe we sell it now. I didn't need to look in there. Let's go. Photograph could do something. Go next. I don't have a pair in the opener. Again, that sucks. I still don't have a pair. That sucks. I can discard the kings. I can play a pair of aces. I can play a pair of eights. If we get a Chad, we can skip. If we don't get a Chad, we probably need to play the next few rounds in order to scale. I can discard the kings. I can play a pair of jacks, queens, and then aces. Hoping to draw the blue seal. Level 38 pairs is kind of crazy. Light them up. At this point, we don't need that blue seal anyway. We could go next. Decrease level of poker hand. That's rude. So try to draw face cards if possible. I can play a pair of aces. Ow. I can play a pair of queens. I can play a pair of tens. We really need this one to win. And if it doesn't, that sucks pretty bad. Alright. I should have copied the spaceman one more time. Alright. Hologram, no. Random Joker disabled. I think I want to play it out. So we need 800,000, right? So 200,000 per hand. We should have enough. Our jokers don't actually score any points. Actually, we had 200,000 with the rock. Without the rock, we actually don't have enough. Baseball card, nope. I can discard the aces. We You can play a pair of queens. Scores more if you copy the photograph. But I'm trying to get the spaceman value. A few more levels. The 180,000 should work because we have enough extra hands. We could do one of those. That's gonna make it hard to get pairs. I don't need as many pairs. I just need some pair. There we go. Alright, 15 minutes plasma deck is a medium plasma deck. But anyway, that's how, with the Burnt Joker, basically won the whole run. Alright, on the black deck, we can't do the same kind of cheese with a rare tag. We go for the investment tag. So, couple minutes restarting for an investment tag, and then maybe could be a 13-minute run. I should have discarded this too. Pair of the aces. Alright, looking for Molt. Burglar you would love to have. Trading card I would love to have. Alright, I probably don't do trading card here. I could play 3 twos. I think I should go for the spades. I could look for clubs here. The clubs won't win. We should start over. Maybe that would have won. It would have been close, right? There's another rare tag. Probably I shouldn't have even done the boss. I think if you're not on the black deck, you can do that. -1 hand size, probably we don't want that. So let's get hearts. I can play this straight. But then what? I can play 2 pair, which doesn't win. Let me do another one. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play the small blind and then skip the big blind if there's 2 investment tags. Because you can't lose to the small blind, but you can lose to the big blind. Back to the drawing board. All right, how about the king high straight? And then we have an investment tag. Burger, yes, go next. All right, I will go play the straight, I guess, for $1.50, 200, sure. I can get another straight. No more, one less ace, but we can try to get maybe a flush here. How about a pair of aces should do the trick. All right, burglar, good on the black deck. I could get a sly joker. Plus some lucky cards. Emperor. Okay, strength is good enough. Let's go Buffoon tag. Alright, Mad Joker, yes. Perishable, we just sell it. Go next. I can do... I want to do 2 pair. Let's strengthen 10 and Queen. Use the Priestess. Mars, yes. Neptune, no. I can play a flush, but I really do just win with 2 pair. I could have used strength to make the 2 pair, but I'd rather set up my face cards for the future. I can do 2 sevens. Alright, the Bonkler and the Arcana pack, we get Temperance, means I could pick up Honu and go next. I can play 5s and 4s, looking for my kings. I can play kings and queens. Alright, we have 2 pair for now. I would like to switch to pairs if possible. We could take the bus or the dagger. Let's go dagger. And take temperance. I guess bus is better with the burglar. Go next. Alright, let's play a pair of 2s. Notably, the bus is maybe not great in a speedrun situation. Maybe not great with an eternal burglar. It's fine. We'll get there. Alright, Constellation. I don't think I need halvesies. I think we have enough early game. We don't need halvesies. Alright, now it's just click the pairs as fast as you can. We could do that. I have a pair of 6s. Alright, Spectral pack, let's go Ecto is fine. We could square up. We play a pair of 3s. We could play a pair of aces. With square, I guess we don't have to play pairs. I guess the reason to play pairs right now is Sly Joker. I have a pair of 4s. Alright. Yeah, hallucination is fine. I did not get Mercury, that sucks. Go next. Maybe should have considered skipping there. This is not good. I need a pair. I have a pair. I feel better now. I guess that's the danger you encounter with ectoplasm. Alright, Fool for, let's go Blue Seal 8. Save the Fool, go next. I can do... I didn't square up. I can do 4s, throwing away the face cards. We are looking for the Blue Seal. 2s, throwing away the face cards. I could play high card. Now Square Joker's high enough, I could win with high card. I guess we will win with high card. Bummer. don't think I use a Fool on Plutonium. I don't think we can Madness here. I get a Death card. Let's not take the boss reroll. This boss de-levels my hand. I should have kept the ace. This boss is rude as heck, but I guess my pair is only level 2 anyway. I can play this pair of 10s. I want to try to hit the blue seal. I can play the pair of 9s. Putting Constellation on the left, we do score less points, so we play slower in the short term, but it's better in the long term to grow the bus as much as we can. Go next. I can play a pair of 6s. My high card might be better. Just looking for that blue seal. And then we can use the Death card. Bummer. Pair of aces. We only get through about half of our deck each round, so we only get the blue seal about half of the time. I probably go Celestial here and go next. Okay, so there's a Death card and a Fool and play the pair. With the blue seals, we might go high card. Though high card is sometimes more difficult with the bus. Alright, I can go high card this way. Alright, hallucination's done, that's okay. I need more money, let's go next. This one's gonna be expensive, so let's just get out of here. And then also save some time, I guess. Alright, Arcana, I can hang him. Go next. There was a skip for money, should have taken it. I can use a pair of 6s to throw away the face cards. I can use a pair of 10s to throw away the face cards. I can play a pair of 5s. And see, this is the problem with high card. Sometimes with square, it's hard to find enough cards in order to square up. If we didn't have the bus, it wouldn't be if we didn't have the bus, it wouldn't be a problem. Alright, we could go Buffoon packs. Looking for something to replace this Wash Bonkler. I can play the 9s. Once we draw the blue seal, probably then we try to get out of here. I can play ace high. Alright. Our build is pretty strong, but we're not invulnerable necessarily. Could be Marble Joker. Could be Gift Card, actually. First hand face down, alright, so we want to be a little bit careful here. Maybe. I know that these are not face cards, which is the information that I needed. Okay, and then I can throw these and then get out of here. Arcana looking for Temperance. Looking for a Death card. Wheel is fine. Crystal Ball is good with the number of blue seals we have. Boss has no repeats. That's rude. And this is why we spent so much time growing the Square Joker and the bus, so that we can deal with bosses like this. So we don't have to worry about it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 as high card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get me out of here. This is gonna cost us some clock. Maybe we do that instead. Maybe Priestess for the consolation value. We might be able to beat this boss regardless, and then save the Luchador for the final boss. That could be a time save. So if we can draw 2 pair, I think we got it for this boss. And then Luchador gives us a slam dunk against the final boss. Though there are many final bosses that we just win anyway. I don't really need this Arcana pack. I guess I'll take the Plutonium. So you want to play the pair of 9s to throw away the face cards. You want to play 3 of a kind while you can. Could be full house also. We can play high card ace. Maybe should have played 2 pair. Now we can skip. Try not to accidentally click on the face cards. There we go. Alright. Slow combination of Black Deck and Plasma Deck, but at least they're both done. Maybe we can make up some time on the Erratic Deck if we get the investment tag early. Good showing from the Square Joker. Rental Square Joker maybe might seem like it's not worth it. Maybe you get all the chips from the blue seals and the planet cards, and it feels like the Square Joker is not going to help you, but helped us there against that boss. Also for the final boss, if it's Crimson Heart, we lose without the Luchador. Or so, yeah. Without the Luchador, we lose to the Crimson Heart. Without the Luchador, we lose to the Violet Vessel. Like, even all the Doomsday prepping that we did, we still lose to 40% of the bosses. So it's good that we scaled up as much as we did. It just sucks that it costs us extra time. There's an investment tag. Probably we try to get diamonds here. I don't know if I have a lot of diamonds in the deck, but I have enough to do that. Okay, Hermie, yes. Buffoon Pack also. We can take halvesies. I have 11 aces. Go next. 11 aces. 2 queens might be enough on its own. So 4 of a kind is best if we think we can hit the 4 of a kind consistently. We'll see. Vampire is a rental? Probably not. Let's hang him. And go next. So now 4 8s. We discard first. Is it better to do 3 of a kind, knowing that 3 of a kind is safer than 4 of a kind? I don't know. Gelato here we probably don't need. I'm looking for more aces. Could be blue seal, blue seal. Go next. There's 4 aces. I'd like to draw the blue seals if possible. Maybe not. We could square up. Could take a hungman. I think I don't need to square up if we're going to be playing 4 of a kind, which maybe here it seems like we don't get to play 4 of a kind. I mean, we could just do old tried and true, right? Let's go 7 and 2. Let's hang them. And take the extra interest. This wins. Maybe I should have played the 3 of a kind. Maybe I should have played the pair knowing that's gonna win. We get another hungman. Alright. Empress, sure. 4 and 2, we can hang them. I could make another blue seal and go next. Maybe should have taken the mail-in rebate there. What a ridiculous hand this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe with the blue seals we shouldn't hold on to more than 1 at a time. Maybe just 1 at a time is good. Safer anyway. Alright, we get a trading card. Extra discard. This boss decreased level. So discard, yes. Gelato becomes trading card. Go next. Snap off a 3. Okay. I could play the 4 of a kind. It gets de-leveled, but then we get the blue seal value. It's fine. Alright, 45 cards on the deck. We should be good on the 4 of a kind now. Should be no danger. Extra hand just in case. Go next. This boss is extra large. I will discard 1 blue seal. I will keep the blue. With this many hands, we can get the 4 of a kind. Holding 2 blue seals. And we can turn one of these kings into an ace eventually. I can take an emperor. I could take a buffoon pack. I don't need a red card. Let's go next. Snap off the 5. Alright, steal here. Don't need the moon. Play the 4 of a kind. $43 cards on deck. I could make another steel card. Is pretty strong. This is a buffoon pack. We don't need blue joker anymore. Snap off the 8. Okay. One more time. for the aces, and a couple of steel cards. Okay. Cola. Temperance. I didn't need this celestial pack. I shouldn't have opened it. Let's go next. Snap off the 4. Aces in hand. Looking for the blue seal. I don't think we need to dig for the blue seal. I think our pacing is fine. We do pay the rental fee on the trading card. Whoops. Looks like next round we do need a little bit more material. Maybe I do open these celestial packs. I don't want to take mail-in rebate. I could take a Chad. Doesn't really do much for us. We get a death card. Let's go next. Alright, so how about this card first? How about play this pair? And then I can get one more steel card before sending it. And then 2 steel should be enough. Maybe you want to save the death card for the steel king, but the queen is fine. I get a bull. I don't have a crazy amount of money. Let's just hang him. And Golden Joker instead of Mystic Summit. Alright, snap off the 8. I can play these aces. Okay. Chad is not doing a whole lot for us, and it's also perishable. We should sell the Chad. We could get Constellation, and that should wrap it up. This boss, play 5 cards. Jupiter, Saturn, Telescope. All right, 1, 2, 3. One more blue seal. Also happens to be a steel card. I think now that I have Constellation, maybe working for the blue seals is a little bit more meaningful. Definitely this blue joker doesn't matter with this high level hands. We could go there. As a perishable, that might incentivize skipping. Could be not a photograph, could be lucky cards. Okay. 1, 2. Play the 4 of a kind. I need to do 2 skips in order to keep the trio. So let's go. Boss's first hand face down. I could get more aces. I think I won't. I could get another Mars card. Strength, yes, go next. First hand face down is fine. I can go here. I am looking for my steel cards. I have some kings that I could have turned into aces. I have a king here. Let's go strengthen the 1 king. Alright, we don't have to skip. Whether or not we skip depends on what the boss is. This boss is the Violet Vessel, so could get there with 4 of a kind twice. Could get there with a little bit more scaling here. Could be Cartomancer. Skip tags, okay. Dusk, no. Madness, no. Throwback, yes. We could always have re-rolled the boss. Here's 4 aces with 2 steel cards. Alright, that Erratic Deck run was kind of incredible. So now we're ahead on time. Anaglyph Deck. Honestly, getting 11 of one card and like 9 of another card. I think we had maybe 8 8s, maybe 9 8s. Absurd. I think maybe it's like less than 1% to get 11 copies of a card on the Erratic Deck. Don't quote me on that, but it's pretty rare. Here we're looking for investment tag. There it is. I could go diamonds. I can play these diamonds. And a queen, I guess. Alright, Burnt Joker, yes. Also Buffoon Pack. Could take... Go next. So... discard the pair. Play the straight. Burnt Joker is absolutely worth the rental fee. I do need some kind of molt though. Extra discard, no. Celestial Pack, maybe. Go next. Could be skip for money. Here we should be okay. Because of Blue Joker. Okay, I can play a pair of kings. I can win with another high pair. Could be a flush, also wins. Now we have money, let's find molt. Could be the Bonkler, could be Supernova. Definitely I want the discard. We can reroll once. Foil we don't need. I could take Temperance. Could be make a gold card, probably. One more. That's fine. No discards. Molt the 9s. Two more rounds Burnt Joker. I need to remember to sell it. There's a very low chance I remember. This boss, decreased level. We do have good skip tags. Maybe worth skipping. Could be one of those instead of Supernova. Alright, I want to play high card, which doesn't win. I want to discard the jacks. And then I want to play a high card that does win. Or I want to get my blue seal. Actually, it's better I just do that. One more round Burnt Joker. Alright, this is Overstock. That's Orbital Tag for high card. Too late to do that. No blue seal. Could be Golden Joker. Maybe I shouldn't reroll because of Burnt Joker. I don't want to replace Burnt Joker. I could probably sell the gelato here. I could... This boss says hearts are debuffed. Let's see. I need 9,000. We can do this. And go next. Rebate on aces. Discard the 6s first. Sell the Burnt Joker. I want to play the pair, expecting it not to win. I can play a pair of 7s, which won't win. I can discard aces. I can try to get 9s. I have the 8s. Okay. There was a photograph, but it was perishable. We can get, could be another blue joker, probably is a safe thing to do. Could be Empress, could be Supernova. Let's go Molt here. I don't really care about. I can hang him. Take the Supernova and go next. Alright, rebate the queens. And then play the pair of aces. Okay. That didn't really work out. Good to know. I can play a pair of queens. So, the next round, it takes me 2 hands to win, it looks like. Rebate on aces. Could be... Don't need Fortune Teller. Don't need the Purple Seal. Don't need Marble Joker. Could be a Castle. Maybe not with this build. I don't know. So, rebate on aces. Play the pair of 6s first. Rebate the aces. Okay. I will make another gold card, and then this should get us out of here. Okay. Rebate on aces again. Golden Joker we can sell at any point. We could take Ramen. This boss has previously played as debuffed. Probably you're supposed to take Ramen. We could take Hermie. Could be a Mime instead of Golden Joker. Could be Fool for Hermie. Alright. Okay, I want to play this pair. I want to discard the 2 aces. Maybe I'm supposed to sell the Mime. Rebate on aces again. Alright, could be not a stencil. Telescope guarantees Mercury. Could be a throwback. Okay. Magician, Mercury, go next. Rebate on aces. Let's go lucky 3s, rebate the aces. Rebate, sell it, and then ship it. Okay. Throwback is perishable, I guess. Could be Devil for another gold ace. Don't need this gelato, don't need the bus, don't need this castle. Cola. And go next, I guess. So glass here, maybe it's supposed to be a glass ace instead. The benefit of the glass ace is I think I have slightly more aces in my deck than anything else. This could skip for a bunch of rares. Could skip for some spectral packs. This boss, play only one type of hand, could be Blackboard instead of Cartomancer. Okay. Ecto, yes. Let's remove the red cards. Alright, I can play these. I can play the 5s. Okay. This boss says face down cards. I can take a duo. I could use Priestess. This stuff doesn't matter. Go next. Telescope gives me Mercury. Alright, this stuff works. Okay, one more round on throwback. Can we throw it all the way back? This boss is extra large. So what if we did that? And just, sorry, just double checking here. There is a boss reroll. Is that something we're scared of? Probably not. Army. That should be enough on the campfire. Let's go next. Random Joker disabled. Alright. I could play, let's discard. I could discard again. I could play a pair of 10s. Alright. That was pretty good. Anaglyph Deck. That takes a little pressure off the painted deck. Obviously we got really lucky jokers there, so we were able to do a lot of skips and then skip save time. Yeah, basically like we had, I think it was the black deck run or whatever, if you don't get the X Mod, then you need to grind out things like bus and green joker and square joker, sometimes castle. But if you do get the X-Mod jokers, you can skip. You can skip. We could go spades. Could have played a straight. I can go get clubs here. Alright. And then stretch. Alright. Idol's not going to be it. This Eternal's probably not what we want. We can survive this boss and maybe look at the next shop for guidance. I can play spades into clubs. And then finish with a pair. Or another flush. Yeah. On the painted deck, I didn't want to take the Eternals. Northern Lion, maybe. Could be Wii. Joker is strong, but expensive for us. We could hang him again. We could take a Saturn card. I could play a pair of 2s. I could 5 and 3, let's hang him. Play a straight. Upgraded straight. I could play the 2 as a solo and then win with a straight. Actually just win with a pair, maybe high card even. Okay, we pay the rental fee, but we get $4. This can work, but it's expensive. Let's go Empress instead. I will play a straight, which we know doesn't win. With the 2s, we can make Molt cards. That helps. I think Wii Joker is too strong to pass up. As far as like if we just want to reroll again. That's probably game winning. This boss has no discards. Okay, so probably we need a straight or else we lose. I could play this 2 pair first. We get Molt. And then we can follow it up with the straight. We could play high card first, knowing that the straight is 1,000 points. Okay. Flash card is good. We just need to get our money in order. Let's go next. I can play this pair. I probably use the Empress. I can use... Maybe I don't need the Empress if we have the straight. I have not a straight. I could play 2 pair. 2 pair wins. Okay. I need this Fool for money, so I can reroll for Molt. Could be Familiar here. Could be Ouija. Extra face cards, that's good for us. Could take the Scholar. Maybe. Maybe reroll once and... Alright, now we should be fine. Before we were struggling, but now we have Molt, we have chips, we should be fine, we should be thriving. I don't have 2s, I just send it. Delayed gratification's done. I should have known that and I should have discarded. Oh well. I could look for more 2s. I think we go Ecto. And then next. Base cards are face down. All we care about is drawing 2s. And potentially drawing gold cards, I guess. Alright, we can play this too. We go next. No spending. Maybe spending. Maybe Mystic Summit. I think I'm supposed to do the rebate. So if I play high card Ace, it doesn't win. If I play high card King, it doesn't win. If I go high card Ace again, it doesn't win. Discard 2s. That's the best we could do. Bummer. At least the gold card pays for the rental fee. Rebate on 8s this time. Give me money. No, but we can hang him. And probably worth hang him again. Rebate on 8s. So let's hang him. Let's play the straight. Okay, I have a pair of 2s. Which doesn't win, barely. I want an 8. I did not get an 8, but I did get the gold card. I can play this too. This rebate is not worked out for us. Rebate on jacks now. Okay, save our money. Rebate on jacks. Start with a pair of 10s. Rebate the jacks. I can play this straight. This boss makes Wee Joker really awkward because I can't play a pair of 2s. Maybe I can play a pair of 2s. Alright, we lose the holographic. That's rough, but now we got money to reroll. Alright, business card, no. This boss playing only one type of hand. We could square up here. Could be Burger. I'm going to say no. Could be Michelle. Reroll. Vampire, usually. I'm not sure if I can here. Maybe you get rid of the rebate, you take the vampire. Alright. Maybe we could have taken Vagabond. I didn't feel confident in just the plus mult that we had, but probably we could have taken Vagabond and it would have been great with the vampire. This is not bad what we have. It just could have been better, I guess. I can make some more Molt 2s. I should try to make some gold cards and go next. I think we've stabilized. I think we don't need to think too hard anymore. High card. Against the boss, probably we're supposed to play pairs. I still only have 4 2s in the deck, which is not a lot of 2s. Supernova, no. Let's just go next. I can play a pair of jacks. I want to find a pair of 2s. I can play a pair of 10s. I have the pair of 2s. That's it. Plus the money. Alright, it's time for this flash card to do the thing, please. Could be more gold cards. This boss decreased levels. So, Empress, I guess. And Blue Seal. No. Go next. Alright, I can play a pair of jacks. I should use all my discards first. I should discard the king. I will play the pair of 2s. I can pair the jacks. Probably play the steel queen rather than keeping it. I could make a gold ace again. Keep the jack just in case we don't draw a pair. How about a pair of jacks? Alright. This painted deck run is taking us a lot more time than our other runs, and part of that is just a lot of awkwardness in this run. I do want to reroll. I do probably want one of those for my plus mult. In which case we open a standard pack here and go next. I can discard until base cards. So we can start with the pair of queens. We might end up playing the pair of aces because we need the vampire value. Like, that pair was pretty terrible, to be honest. Right, that's only 30k. I can play the pair of kings. I can finish with a pair of jacks. I think Michelle leaving us cost us the run. Yeah, okay, run it back. That sucks because that cost us like... That was 12 minutes and it wasn't even a win. Some things we could have done instead, we didn't need to be playing pairs specifically. We could have played some higher ranking hand. It probably wouldn't have mattered because Speed Joker was giving us all of our chips anyway. Could be jacks. Could be this flush. Very rare that you don't get the one shot on the painted deck. Oh well. Probably I don't want that, but maybe I do want this. I could throw away all of these spades. I could throw away all of these and play the hearts. Alright, give me something I can work with. Could be a runner, but it's a rental. Could be Hermie, means I don't have to take the runner, I can reroll. Could be Clever Joker, I like. Could be Hermie again, I think we go one more. Alright, I could play... No straight? Bummer. How about still no straight? How about this straight? We can pay for the runner, I suppose. How about, straights are not my most played hand yet, but they will be. Probably. Let's go in here. Gold jack is fine. I do want the telescope. I think we have enough material. I can go next. I can play this. Great. I could have discarded for the gold card. I could spin the wheel. I could go Emperor. Death card. It could be a red seal, I guess. Go next. So I can play a straight, which doesn't get Lustful Joker, so probably doesn't win. And then I can get some other different straight. I'm looking for the gold card. If I don't get the gold card, this is fine. Save the death card for the gold card. Alright, Swashbuckler. Do I need a bus? Probably not if we have telescope. So let's go Saturn and skip the rest. Extra hand size. Go next. Turn a 2 into gold. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack. I can play Queen, Jack, 10. I'm looking for... I would like to make more queens for my deck. Okay. Popcorn, no. Celestial Packs, yes. I could turn one gold jack into a queen. Alright, so this, expecting it not to win. We miss out on the gold cards. That's kind of bad, actually. I could go Arcana for money. We get a Saturn card. I look for a blue seal. Cryptid, I will go Strengthen the Jack and then make more. And then go next. Face cards face down, sure. Alright, next round's 9,000 points. But Saturn card gives us more. Probably we have 9,000 points. I could remove a 5 and a 3. I could make this king into glass now. That's something interesting to do in the future. Obviously, we don't need it now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Another Celestial Pack. We gotta take all of those. Here, another glass. We have a glass king. Let's go glass ace. How about discard that stuff? This is a straight, which I'm thinking maybe doesn't win. And then I could discard this stuff. Play ace, king, queen, 10, 8. We now have 4 gold cards in the deck. Mail-in rebate, certainly. Arcana gives me Saturn. Crystal Ball, 2 straights, no discards. I have Ace High Straight. Ace High Straight wins with the glass card. I'm going to play without the glass card. Also wins without the glass card. Could be Emperor. Could be looking for Blue Seal still. Is it worth going bankrupt? Maybe. Go next. Rebate on King. I can play this straight, expecting it not to win. I can go here, let's hang him, and then discard. This is most of a straight. This is a straight. And then we get the blue seal value. And then we cry about the gold seals, or the gold cards missing. Rebate on 10s. Splash, no. Discard, yes. Go next. Rebate on 10. So I can play this straight, which we know doesn't win. I can discard the 10s. Something like that. I can discard these 10s. I just need a jack. One more time. Missing on the jack. I do get a jack. I need a 9 here. Nine, jack, 10. All right, there we go. Rebate on queens. As long as I know what the threshold is, 2 straights, then we should be safe. Playing around with the Malin rebate. Rebate the queens. Okay, so go ace. No, rebate the queens. I can do this straight without the queen. I could discard these. I have a winning hand. No blue seal is fine. Next round 60,000. It's 2 straights. This boss. Clubs are debuffed. If we get some X-Molt, we can start skipping maybe. Go next. I can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can safely discard the ace. Discard the glass cards. King, queen, jack, 10, 8. Rebate on aces. Alright. Next round is still 2 straights. Let's go buffoon pack. Nope. Rebate on aces. I want to go play this straight first. I can rebate the aces now. I have the 2. That wins. Alright, next round might be 3 straights actually. If we need 120,000. Could be a Chad. Blackboard is tough. Chad works with the glass card. I think I take the Chad. I think I go next. So rebate on 10s. Let's go ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this one. I can go 8, 10, jack, queen, king. And then the next one. Rebate on 10s. Rebate the 10, but then I need a 9. Let's not get too cheeky here. I can rebate this 10. Queen, jack, 10, 9. There we go. Alright. This boss says extra large. If we skip, it re-rolls. 2 glass cards in the deck. There's another blue seal. Get a hung man. Alright. Ace, king, queen, 10, 9. 7 and 5, we can hang them. Jack, 10. I have the king. I would like to avoid playing it if possible. Might not be possible, and that's okay. We can play 4 straights, in theory. We can play... This is a straight. This is not a straight. I probably discard the 2s here. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 is a straight. I have 4s we can discard. Ace, king, queen, jack, 9. Play this queen. Alright. That wins. This boss forces a card to be selected. That might be the worst. Could be Ankh here. I don't think I can. Not safely. Could be Onyx Agate. Could be Hit the Road. Could be Hungman. Okay. Alright, so King, Jack we can discard. This I can discard. Jack again we can discard. I did not get my glass card, so I will play this. We have the glass card, we don't have a straight yet. I need to draw an ace or a 9 or an 8. I lose the jack. Okay. So now we need... Hang him. Play that straight. Alright. Could have played that a little bit safer by building up some redundancy, holding up 2 copies of each card in hand, but I'm happy to be out of there. We did make up some time by skipping a little bit. Skipping a little bit. It wasn't a fast run overall. Maybe you should have played the 2 pair there. We don't need the flush. We could win with just 2 pair. Well, 2 pair plus another pair. Acrobat is something. Could be burglar. Could be this boss. Spades are debuffed. I can play a full house. I could go hearts, and then we win. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the aces as a pair. Maybe it doesn't matter, play the pair 9s. Okay. We have an investment. Foil is good. Venus, sure. Mercury, okay. Do I take Uranus here? Do I reroll once? I get boots. And this is fine. Alright. How about this pair? Maybe I should try to do the runner. Try to get a 9. Okay. We don't have to stick with the runner forever, but I guess we could try. Could be trading card. So 5 and 3, let's hang them. Snap off the 5. I could get some kind of straight. Possibly. Queen or... There you go. Alright, we got scaling chips. We got scaling molt. Looks good to me. Saturn, no. Go next. Snap off a 2. And I'm looking for the straight. That's it. Could be strength. No. Snap off the 2. Play this straight. I want to get face cards. I don't think I can. I think if I play this, it just wins. Bummer. Alright, Celestial for high card is fine. Probably with boots we shouldn't open Celestial packs at all. Let's play the 3 of a kind. Let's not go for the runner, let's go for the faceless money. Or the chips are worth it. The chips are worth the money. Bummer. I do take a crystal ball in general. I look for blue seal, could be a gold card. I don't think red seal I want. Snap off the 3. I could play another straight. I could just get a 7. Like that. And then it doesn't matter what else we do. Could be high card. Alright, Hermie, yes. Arcana, Hermie again. Alright, pick up Honu. Try to get a blue seal. No blue seal, go next. Snap off the 8. The straight's not likely to happen. I could get a 10. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's already over. Could be take the devil. Still no blue seal, go next. Snap off the 2, discard the faces. I could play a pair. I could make a gold king. Play a straight. And another one. Alright, Faces Joker's done. Did a lot of good work for us. Okay. Do we want the Spaceman? Probably not as a rental. Let's go next. Snap off the 4. Maybe you get a Jack. Maybe we turn a queen into a gold card. Cool. 42 cards in deck. Looks inside. Alright. Take the money. Maybe Omen Globe. Maybe Vampire. Vampire probably just does it, right? Do I have any 7s? I don't think I have any 7s. I did remove some, didn't we? Could be like that. Idol is the next to go. Maybe you need a gold seal 7. Oh well, too late. I could play like this, trying to get a jack. Alright, we need to juice up the vampire or else we lose next round. Okay. We could level up a high card, take Hyro. Spectral for Ankh doesn't work. Holographic Ace. No, go next. Maybe should have taken the purple seal. Snap off the 4. Face cards face down is going to be a bit of a nuisance. I can play all of these. I can play some of these. We can go bonus 7s. And then whatever. Alright, should be good for the next round. Of the next round, 60,000. Magician helps. Buffoon pack to replace the idol. Pick up Michelle, go next. I can snap off the 5. I can play a full house. Okay, I'm looking for a 10. Now up to 150, 165. Play a jack. Alright, next round is 90k. I get Hermie and standard pack. Can't do the gold seal, go next. I can snap off a 5. This boss is gonna be rough. I can play a straight. I might be able to get another straight with a 10. I can play this straight. I can play the full house. Maybe just high card is fine. Alright, probably we sell trading card here. This boss... Oh, I got my colors mixed up. That's not the right boss. This boss is actually fine. We don't need the 10. Go next. Alright, so... Play this straight. And this high card. And this high card wins. Polychrome as a money generator could be. I could start here. I could discard these faces. I could go here. Photograph spectral pack. Light them up. All right. Not the best vampire we've ever done. Oh well. Probably should have discarded there on the last hand. Arcana, we can make some Molt cards. Go next. I could play 2 7s. Three kind, doesn't matter. I can discard these, and finally the vampire gets a snack. Vampire is worse if you're not re-rolling because you can't buy tarot cards. I guess you can buy that tarot card. This boss force a card to be selected. So we take Huesos here. And then bang. Probably could have won legitimately, I just didn't feel like doing the math. Alright. Pretty good on the Zodiac deck to make up for that painted deck run. If we could do this one in 15 minutes, I would feel pretty good about our pace. But I hate the Checkered Deck. At least the Checkered Deck is a deck where you could do a double skip sometimes. We can play these hearts. We can follow it up with spades, no problem. We can play these spades. Alright, could be Cloud9 for money and then we can't do anything else and that's okay. That's a classic Checkered Deck move. And then maybe spades. Alright, plenty of money. Looking for Molt. Odd is not it. We take the extra hand. I will accept the Jupiter card. Maybe not. I guess Todd then. Let's go next. How about this? Flush. Doesn't have any odd cards. But then we can play this flush. And maybe a hearts flush. On the Checkered Deck, because you can play 3 flushes, didn't need Todd, but we'll take it. Could be a dagger as a rental feels bad. Could be Jupiter here. Could be go one more. Red card instead of dagger. I'm interested. Let's go next. We have Todd. So let's go bonus hearts. I can play these spades, win even without Todd. And then now with the red card we should be fine. We can go Arcana. We don't need Judgment if we have the red card. Probably we do want the blue seal. And could be one of those. This boss debuffs my hearts. Alright. Is the tribe good enough reason to do flushes? I don't love it. I think I do. I should have skipped there for the red card. I should skip here for the red card. I could take this and go next. Looking for hearts as a flush. Probably wins. Did not get the blue seal, that's okay. Alright. Cloud9 is done. Celestial pack. Jupiter. Looking for a blue seal again. Go next. Alright. I have a hearts flush. There you go. Do we take seed money? Probably. Do we take the vampire? Also probably. I still go Arcana, I think. We can hang him. And go next. So we want to draw hearts. Big money, no whammies. Bummer. Alright. Go next. The thing that I hate about the Checkered Deck is, of course, if you get the game pieces that support your flushes, then you're gonna have a good time, but sometimes you just don't get those pieces. Like, the Checkered Deck allows you to play flushes, but maybe you don't get jokers that actually give you points for playing flushes. What's the point of playing flushes if they're not gonna give you points? But I guess in this particular run, it seems like we're doing okay. I could Hex, I could go Aura. I think I just skip. I can skip the Polychrome. Go next. I can play this flush. I can play a Hearts flush after discarding. There you go. Alright, so the flush there would not have one shot, but maybe against this boss we have 2 more levels. Skip. Standard pack we could skip. Maybe Purple Seal is good with the vampire. Alright, I can play this flush. Yes. Next round is 2 flushes though, and that's okay. Could be Arcana. I can make hearts. Is actually pretty useful here. Go next. Alright, expecting this not to win. Barely not win. Bummer. Should have discarded one more time. Could be Hiker, could be Arcana pack. Don't need the pants. Probably can't do Blackboard with this build. Could be Death card. Okay. Now the flush doesn't win, please. Alright. Discard all of these. And then play the hearts. Okay. I know we have seed money. I know the interest cap is 50, but I think all of the booster packs are worth buying. Celestial, we can take Jupiter. Standard pack for more blue seals. No, I think I do take purple. And I think I take Midas Mask. So, go next. Let's sort by suit. Alright, these face down cards I don't feel like dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Alright, Vampire plus Midas Mask, we should be in the clear long term if we commit to playing every round and scaling every round. Could be go next. Boss says face cards are face down. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Next round, solidly 2 flushes. Fool. Do we want to photograph? Maybe. Where are we at? Definitely. Go next. So I can play all of these. I might skip to keep the photo alive. It is a ×2. Think of it kind of like a throwback. Skip to keep the photo alive. Photo does mean maybe we go here and go next. Rebate on 3s. I can play all of these. I can do one more. 1, 2, all of these. Alright, so it's ante 7 now, 3 rounds on the photograph. We have to skip 3 rounds if we want to keep the photograph. Telescope for Jupiter. And then go next. -1 hand size. Play this flush. I should have rebated the 10s. Temperance, rebate the 10. I am looking for a face card. I guess I didn't need the face card, but I do get the vampire value. $100K per flush if it contains a face card. Could be duo there actually. Could be maybe duo. Alright, rebate on 8s. I can discard this 8. Probably we don't get to do the blue seals here. We need 2 flushes. I could do one of those. I need a heart. I will go one more time. I can play all of these hearts. One more round photograph. So double skip if the boss is nice. This boss says... Sorry, what was it? Random Joker disabled. That's fine. Probably. I've been neglecting my vampire. Let's go next. Alright, so I can discard here. I can go heal. That's 1. Then we lose the card shark, and that's okay. Here's 2. And maybe I should have made a steel card. Here's... That was unnecessary. Anyway, here you go. That's it. Pretty good checkered deck run. We got lucky with getting the hearts. Also, we had the hearts boss very early on, so we didn't have to worry about the hearts debuff. Alright, making good time despite our loss earlier. Investment tag. Here I'm interested in 2 flushes. I can try hearts. I can do these hearts. I could do ramen. I could do 8 ball. Okay. Okay. I can play 2 pair. Actually, just a single high card works. Okay. I could greedy joker. I could judgment. We could square up. I think I do this and go next. Alright, so I want to play high card. I could play high card this way. I could play high card this way. Alright, we might be chilling. Save the money. Play a pair. Play a pair of 8s. And then high card 8. Just play the high card ace. Okay. Could be pants as a rental. I think I can survive without the pants. So I won't, I'll just go next. How about a pair? And that was a little bit too much sauce, my bad. Okay. Next round's 3,000. I have halvesies. I'm looking for more money. I can go Hermie. I can go gold 10. Standard pack looking for blue seal. Go next. Boss says discards random cards. That's okay. That's the high card. I can do 1 more of those. I can play an 8 with a rock. Cool. Delayed gratification is money, but I think I can do better. I can play high card 7. I can play high card ace. Play the 8. And high card 10. Okay. Magician, sure. Still looking for the blue seal. I could take a gold card and go next. I want to do lucky 8s. My ramen is sad. I could play a pair of 7s. Ow. I could play with the rock. Alright, next round we probably swap out the 8 ball. Not that it hasn't done great work for us. Could be delayed gratification here, I'm willing to do. Go one more. Bus as a rental. Where are we at? I'll go next. Alright. 2 pair. That's good. So let's throttle back. 2K per hand. That's fine. Maybe we've passed on too many rental jokers. Maybe we should be less picky. I want... Could be Mercury. I want... Could be... I think we're good here. I think we've squared up properly. Maybe we need 2 pair in order to win. I might have to discard. I can play aces and nines. I can play sevens and sixes. I did think about taking another Molt card. There was a holographic. That cost us. Okay, so give me Molt here. Could be... We sell? That's not good. Polychrome, no. Gold Seal, maybe. Empress, maybe. 2 pair is fine. As long as we get 2 pair. I have a guaranteed pair under here. I can go Molt here, 4s and 8s. And then next ante we just need a little bit more gas, and that's fine. Probably swap out Golden Joker. Can't do Midas Mask. Could go Ecto. What's the boss situation here? Phase cards debuffed. Sure. Flash is okay. I guess it's gonna be 2 pair. Could be Acrobat. Go next. Alright, so 2 pair is gonna be tough, but I'll try. I can go aces and sevens. 2 pair on the final hand wins because of acro. I might be able to get there with a pair. Okay. Need to sell Golden Joker. I need to get a Temperance. Still anemic on Molt. Could be we hang him. Alright, that probably does what we need to do. I think we sell Northern Line here so we can take the hologram. Alright, let's square up. Alright. Play the aces. Abstract plus 21. That's gonna have to be enough. We go standard pack for what, a steel card. All right. Hologram is probably enough. I think we got it early enough that we can get up to ×2. Get the gold seal. Temperance, yes. Make some molt cards. And go one more. This boss says base, chips and molt halved. Good thing we squared up. Good thing we squared up. He says that every time. Alright. Celestial packs we don't need. Go next. The question is, how much scaling do we need? What I want is a mega standard skip for the hologram. Take a steel 4. Nope. Go one more. Vanucci. Here are the 10s. And we do have the acrobat for the final hand. Gold seal. 200 chips on the square. 30 molt on this abstract joker. This boss. Clubs are debuffed. Alright, so we could get some rerolls here. Could be make some lucky cards. Magician, I'm not going to do blackboard. I don't think we need to. I guess you could consider blackboard instead of ramen. Could be blackboard instead of acrobat, actually. Maybe blackboard is not that hard to do. Standard packs. Take one of those. Take one of those and one of those. Go next. Are we good on the hologram? I guess it depends on what the final boss is. It's 50-50. Alright. I can take whatever that is. I don't need the Arcana pack, probably. Yum. Gotta stretch again. Okay, do that. This boss, shuffle me Jimbos. Okay. Okay. Go next. Great. $3.5 on the hologram. Plus 20 does it. Go next. Good time on the abandoned deck. The little square that could. Alright. 2 hours 10 minutes for 8 decks is very good. We have enough time, we can lose an entire run and still make the mark. Though this round is not going well. I should play 2 pair. I could play a pair of 9s. Not gonna win. And then you play the pair of kings. If you don't draw a pair there, you lose. We could do one of those. I want a pair wins. High card you have to play twice. We could get the Bonkler. Maybe is a time save, though costs money. Do that. We get another Bonkler, right? Could be one of those. Could be no value generators go next. Could be banner, runner. I don't need runner, I don't need banner. I do need to draw a pair though. Let's go get the gold card. Play the pair. Runner we sell, hologram we take. Could be one of those. And a boss reroll. Go next. Alright, I need probably some 5 card hand. I do not have any molt to my name. I do have a holographic card in the deck. I could try to get clubs here as a flush. I am actually fine. My bad. Alright. Standard pack for, I guess I just take any black cards in case of blackboard. Let's go next. I get molt for face cards. I will draw my gold card. If possible, if not, send it with the pair. Alright, Smiley Joker we might need to keep if we're not getting anything else. Miss out on temperance value, that's okay. I could get Hermie. Could be, with Stuntman you take the plutonium. Could be Spaceman plus Stuntman. Could be not Madness. Go next. Alright, so Riff Raff is done and that's okay. We just play high card face cards. Something like that. Alright, we have stability. We can go in here or more face cards. We could take Sigil, we don't need. Shoot the Moon, face down after played. Alright, ideally we play the face cards. In an emergency we can play the ace. Riff Raff we can sell. I could go Arcana or a wheel. Maybe Riff Raff we don't sell. Go one more. Could be Bonkler. Could be... Go next. Do I care about the money from the gold card? If not, then we don't need to discard, and maybe that saves us a lot of time if we don't discard. I don't know. but I do sell the riffraff soon. We don't square up. We do take Hermie. We can get any kind of face card. I guess it doesn't have to be face cards now. Play the king. Alright, let's... If we just forget about the gold card, that's going to be a huge time save. Let's go standard pack for a 7 and a different gold card, maybe. Abstract, nah. Dang. Alright. I could take seed money. I could look in here. Bosses play only one type of hand. Take the plutonium. Dang. Riffraff is still sellable. We're on the ghost deck. We could get an ectoplasm. I want to hang him. I want... Take a gold card. Northern Lion. Short term we lose molt, but then maybe long term we can grow. Alright. This means we are probably locked into exactly these jokers. We can't really swap anything. Okay. Which is good, because then that's less decisions for me to make. Could be gold card here, death card here. Pool for a death card. Sell the Bonkler. Money tree. And now we beat everything except for the Violet Vessel. We can play it out so that, you know, maybe there's the Crimson Heart could be troublesome. Probably I don't need these Arcana packs. I could just spin the wheel and go next. We can almost beat the Violet Vessel. Standard packs. This boss previously played as debuffed. Okay. I probably beat this. I am not 100%, but probably. We can beat it if we get more plus molt instead of the Bonkler, though maybe 20 is not terrible. I do have this, wondering if that's enough. Go next. Alright. Send it. Alright, we're fine. Okay, a very good ghost deck run. We're back on pace for 15 minutes per deck. Here I play the flush. Okay, Buffoon 1 we could take. I can get 2 pair. Oil is good. Now looking for more mult than this. Probably this boss is play only 1 hand. Could be Huesos here. Could be no seal. I don't think I want Arrowhead. Let's go next. I can discard purple. I can make a Glass King. I want to play pairs. I could... Or a different pair? How about this pair? I think Certificate is worth it. Until we get a blue seal. I get Mercury. I look for... Gelato, yes. Odd is okay. Go next. I can play this pair. Okay. Mercury again. I take a pair, go next. I'm looking for probably the full house does it. Alright, something like that. Probably replace Huesos with Judgment. Riffraff. I don't think we can. Maybe we can go 1 if we sell Todd. Which I think we do. Maybe take Holographic 8 here. Maybe take Seed Money. Go next. We have Liftoff. Gold 10. Forgot about Nebula Deck. Bummer. Still looking for that blue seal. Alright, could be this boss, no repeat hand types, so we should level up the flushes. We can look inside a standard pack. No blue seal, go next. Probably don't need the gelato anymore. Get the Chad, get the blue seal. Play the pair of jacks. Dig for the gold seals. I could... I don't remember where the gold seals were. I don't remember what rank. I play the pair of aces. Do we keep the certificate? Do we go for a second blue seal? Gold seal also good with the Chad. Maybe that's something to consider. I could go Emperor for 1 card. I could take a rock. I can go make some lucky cards and then copy the Chad. That's the second blue seal. We should sell the certificate. 2 blue seals is enough. Maybe. Maybe we're greedy and we want more than that. This boss, spades are debuffed. Go next. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, copying the Chad. Purple, okay. I can stone a 4, probably doesn't matter for us, we could do that. And I guess we keep the certificate. I think we... Gold seal or blue seal. Either one is really good. Celestial pack. Maybe Hyro is good with the Chad. I can go Hyro here. Okay. Cool for an Emperor, I guess. I hate the Nebula deck. Alright, 2 gold seals. I could discard purple. I could play these 2. Celestial Pack. Are we done with Lusty Joker? Maybe. Go next. 2 7s. Discard purples and then we can play the kings. Alright, 7s, we can hang them, play the rock. Save the king for later. One more round, brainstorm. This boss is hearts. Chariot, maybe. I could go steal here. I could play this pair of jacks. I should have copied. If I wanted to score more points, I would copy Supernova. Tower here is cool. Sun, no. Play the 2 7s. Alright. Brainstorm's done, which is good because then it means I don't have to shuffle my jokers as much anymore. Gold 9, sure. Could make a steel card, I guess. There's a constellation. Alright. No more certificate. I think the deck is fully loaded and ready to go. I think strength, maybe. I can strengthen these. I have rebate on 3s. I can discard. I can play a pair of 6s. Rebate on 3s, that's okay. I have jacks, I have 10s. I can discard purple. Cool for strength. Okay, so do that. I did not draw my purple, and that's okay. Let's hold on the death card, save it. Sorry, I didn't draw my blue seal. Save the death card for a blue seal. Go next. Crazy that we didn't get a blue seal. Considering Northern Lion here instead of the mail-in rebate. Maybe. Could have taken Northern Lion instead of Lustful Joker. I have a pair of aces we should play. Alright, I can copy the jack. That's pretty good. I can discard purple. Justice on a king I can discard. That's good. Emperor for Hermie. Play the pair of 4s. Okay. I want a crystal ball so bad. Rebate on kings now. This boss discards random cards. Take another blue seal. I'm gonna stop celestial packs now. Rebate the kings. Pair the aces. Follow it up with threes. This pair of threes doesn't win. This pair of sevens does win. Cool. Alright, too late to square up. I'm looking for a replacement for Lustful Joker. I said I'm not going to open standard packs anymore. That could help. Could be hologram. Alright. Purple 5 and 2. Let's not hang him, I guess. Oh well. Alright, play the fives. Very, very close to skipping since we have the Luchador. Right? Luchador saves. Pair of sevens. Like that. With a rock. Alright. Strength on the 10s makes sense. I play the jacks. I play the sevens. Bummer. Just need a little bit more hologram value and then we can really seriously skip. Boss is extra large. Okay. So I get rid of the Chad. Huh. Okay. Only one type of hand. You got it. How about this pair? How about the pair of jacks? All right, clubs pairs win. Pair the nines. Pair the aces. That's it. All right, that's 10 decks. Let's go Magic Deck. Maybe on the Magic Deck, you could consider taking an Arcana skip. Maybe. You know what's crazy? We haven't had any legendaries, right? In all these runs? You would think you play enough runs, you open enough booster packs, so there gotta be at least one legendary? Or was there and I forgot? Was it Canio? There was an Arcana pack, let's try it. We can get Judgment. And start over probably. Was that worth the time? Was that worth investigating? Maybe. Investment tag's better. I could go Spades. I could go Try. I will play the low straight. I will play the 2 pair. And then the pair of 8s should be the finisher. Maybe not. 2 pair is better. Okay. Could be hallucination, could be hearts debuff. Let's take the gelato. I can play this trait. If I really want, I could sell the gelato. I could play 2 pair. Alright, one benefit of having the investment tag, now I can buy an Arcana pack here and maybe get a Hermit. I could hang them. I could use the Fools for planet cards. I think I'd rather do something like this. Alright, 2 pair. Doesn't do it, and then we get the Spades. Maybe it works. Mercury is a thing you could copy with the Fools. I take a gold seal 3. Are we copying Mercury? Or do we not need to? I have a gold seal 3 in the deck. Pair of 10s, I guess. He left us. That could be a reason to restart. Could be you take the Spaceman. Boss says Spaceman is scaling. I go next. Pair the 7s. Okay. High enough pairs will win. But we do need high-ish pairs. I need one more king, one more ace. Pair of jacks works. Pair of 3s works. Just like we drew it up. Alright, we got money. Now all we gotta do is find Molt. Could be one of those. Do we popcorn here? Take a gold seal. Yeah, I'll popcorn here. That's fine. I have the pair of 3s. I could... What's the gold seal? I forgot. It's a 2. I have gold seal 2. Alright. Hermie. I don't think I need to take the foil here as a rental. I can skip. Go next. I can dig for the 3 or the 2 as a pair. There's the 2. And there's the 3s. Alright. Okay, I'm looking for towers. Fine. Maybe I put the tower on the gold seal here. Maybe lucky cards. I could hang them. I could spin the wheel. Do one of those. Do one of those. Go next. Base cards are face down. Alright. Well, I will play whatever this is. I will play the straight. I will play the pairs after maybe keep the tower. Okay. Popcorn is small now. This boss decreased level. That's not good. Guess I take face cards. I could do cola. I could do these. Don't progress my game plan. All right, gold seal 2. We can play a pair of 9s. I am looking for my face cards. I'm looking for the 3. I can play the pair of 3s, maybe. No hits on the spaceman? That's rough. I guess I take an ace. Do I want this rebate instead of... Where are we at? That's fine. Rebate on kings, that's fine. Wool for earth, no. I can play a pair of jacks. Still no hits on the spaceman. I can play a pair of 10s. Rebate on kings. I can discard the aces. I can not rebate a king. There's a dog yapping outside. I can play the jacks. Popcorn, I should have sold it. Alright, rebate on kings. So, Judgment for Supernova. Could be red card instead. Could be strength. Let's go next. Rebate on kings. So strength here. Temperance for $8. Rebate this king. I can play this pair. I can stone the 3 and play this pair. And now this run is probably a win. Okay. We can go incantation. This boss says no discards. We can go blue seal. Oops. I think I take. Go next. Bummer. I have gold cards, I have gold seals, I have blue seal, I play the 9s. Take a hungman. Maybe use the fool on that. Go next. So could be a pair of kings. I guess I don't know off the top of my head if it wins outright. There we go. I can go Arcana. Make more gold. No discards. Play the aces as luckies. Play the nines. I have this boss as first hand face down. I can go pass. Go next. Standard pack for the hologram. Play. I get the blue seal finally. How about my pair of tens? How about my pair of threes? Alright, we're at 70. 70,000. Let's go 8. Let's go queen. Let's go here. Let's discard all of this noise. Let's play pair of sevens. All right. This boss says play only one hand. Okay. I will play a pair of aces with a rock. Okay. I can take the grabber, but we already beat the boss here. There you go. Okay, magic deck done, black deck done, it's green deck now. 4 decks remaining. We have 20 minutes per deck. Um, 20 minutes per deck means we can afford one loss, like one really deep invested loss. All we gotta do is find that investment tag. You know, some scholars, they would say maybe on the green deck you don't need the investment tag since you don't get interest from the money. But just having that money to open all the booster packs in Ante 2 is really good in my opinion. Because even if you don't have interest, you can still leverage that money to buy value generators. Here, I probably go spades. Play these spades knowing it doesn't win, and then play a pair of aces. Faceless for money, or what's in here? Could be Vagabond. Okay. Okay. Boss says spades are debuffed. Okay. I can play this flush. I can strengthen some cards. I could play 2 pair. I could... I've got an 8 here. I could turn a 7 into an 8. I could make some Molt 8s. I could play this as a high card. I could make some bonus cards. And then send it. Vagabond is not fast. But on the green deck, you gotta admit that's kind of saucy. We could go... this stuff I don't love. Boss says hearts are gonna be debuffed. I could make some clubs. I could take another 8. I could take a Hermie. Could be Bus plus Vagabond. Maybe. Could be take Hallucination, go next. Alright, so I'm thinking 2 pair. I get a strength card. I want to turn... Let's go... sell the moon. Do the 2 pair again. Sell lovers. I want to turn a king into an ace. I could play 3 of a kind. Saving my discards for money on the green deck. Get a hung man. Could be one of those. Could be one of those. I think I go here. I hang him. Snap off the king. I can discard and play a pair of 9s. I'm looking for 2 pair. I can play kings and aces. I can play a pair of 6s. I need probably another pair here. I can play 7s and 4s. Okay. I don't do Baron, I will do Arcana. We have Fool for a hung man is good. We can strengthen the king. And go next. So here, play the 2 pair. Justice could be a glass ace. 2 pair again wins. Let's play high card. Spin the wheel. Play high card again. Judgment. I could snap off a 6. Play the 2 pair. Alright. I don't love how long this is taking. Boss says no repeats. That's okay. I could go gold ace. I could go jumbo arcana for a gold ace. I can snap off a jack. I can play 2 pair. The next 2 pair wins. I could use temperance here. I could play a high card. Sun doesn't matter. World maybe matters. Play the 2 pair. Temperance. Alright, so 2 pair, yes. Fool, probably also 2 pair. Go reroll once. We could get the pants. And that's it. So play 2 pair this way. Maybe glass ace. So glass ace we can snap off the queen. We can make a gold 9. Sun we can use. I can play an ace. Okay, there's the 2 pair. Money here, Hermie there. Do we go gelato instead? Do we go red card instead? Do we go hang 'em here? Gold 10? Pick up Uranus, go next. I can play 8 as a high card. I should have played a flush. I will probably end up doing this. Let's just snap off the king and then play this 2 pair to get us out of here. And then that's fine. We have leftover hands for extra money. I could go Arcana, Temperance, looking for better jokers. I could square up. If we square up, are we gonna fall behind here? Do we get rid of the trading card? Green joker, no. Go next. So now high card 8. I can go lucky cards as 2 pair. I can play high card ace. Cool. Arcana. We can make a glass 9. We can make a gold 9. Standard pack. I could take an ace and go next. So here, 2 pair. Two pair the next time is gonna win. I can make some more molt cards. I can use my judgment. Let's go high card. Trying not to win. Let's go glass 7. I haven't thought too hard about how I'm using my strength cards. Maybe that's something I need to figure out sooner rather than later. Pick up Uranus here. Reroll once. Uranus, go next. Discard random cards. That seems like a good idea. I can strengthen the 7 and the 4. Now I have more 8s. I made 8s earlier, so it seems like making more 8s is a good idea. Priestess. We don't need these. Maybe high card makes sense. I can square up without fear. I can make some bonus cards and then square up again. Okay. Could be a certificate. Maybe with the bus, we don't want to do a certificate. I am conflicted. Boss says, maybe let's do it and go next. All right, I can play these as 2 pair. I could get another pair. Could be 8s and 2s. Great. 2 more. Let's take the discard. That's money. This boss says we lose money. I can go 8s. I could do square up with the 6. Cool for Uranus is great. Play 2 pair this way. Dig for the blue seal. I can make a gold 8. I could make a gold 6. I could use Hermie. I guess sell Hermie. Either way, I gotta make room for the blue seal. This boss is gonna be painful. Maybe we don't spend here. Maybe we do. Maybe stone is okay. I think I take the money. Don't need purple that way. I don't need... Could be throwback. Go next. So aces and 8s as 2 pair. Priestess. I have the 2. I could use a death card to make another 2. Discard this one. There we go. A little bit unfortunate Vagabond's going to get blocked here. Or the blue seals are going to get blocked by the Vagabond, but maybe the Hung Man is the kind of thing that's acceptable to me. Maybe now we have enough blue seals, I stop doing Vagabond. This boss says -1 hand size. Let's light him up. Go next. Chad, I don't think I have enough glass cards to do that. Maybe I do. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. Go next. Alright, so now I can do aces and 3s. I can do 9s and could be anything. Could be 9s and 8s. Okay. Almost ready to get rid of the square. Maybe should have given up the square already. Maybe if we're gonna do Chad, we go back in on the Vagabond. Photo, I don't take. I can Mercury here and go next. So we can go red glass here. We can discard purple. Like that. Okay. I could open the Celestial Pack. So there's Uranus again. Here's Uranus again. Maybe pair. Maybe 4 of a kind is a safer backup plan. 50 on the Fortune Teller. Are we done with square? Fortune Teller is a good backup plan. Alright, now play this 2 pair. You don't need to square up anymore. I could play 6s and aces. I should use the world. I have aces looking for discard. I have a winning hand, so let's go Temperance and Hermie. Play the glass card. Blue's the glass card. Could be Vampire. Shouldn't be Vampire. Let's go Celestial Pack for Uranus. Go next. I can do 10s and 8s. I forgot about Vagabond again. That's okay. I can do 9s and 6s. Seemingly, the glass cards are not super important right now. I can do aces and 8s. Maybe. The queen, we should hang them. Play the 2 pair. Glass card is not important yet, but maybe that's what we want for the final boss. I could go Spectral. I don't think we Ecto. I don't think we Ankh. I could make a Purple Seal and skip the rest. There's a Polychrome card. Do we have any 10s? I do have 10s. I could take a throwback as a ×2. Could be Card Shark. And then that's it. Maybe still Vagabond. Maybe not Vagabond. Bummer. I messed that up. Discard purple. Alright, gold, Priestess. I will play this 2 pair. I will discard the aces. Or play the aces. Because we have the blue seal in hand. Could have discarded one more time. Alright, Uranus here. Don't need the bean. Go next. First hand face down. We get rid of all of this. Maybe I have some aces under there. I definitely have some aces under here. Like that. Could go moon. Alright, we have a winning line. I just need to draw a pair of some kind. Best possible pair could be 10s. Could be throw away the 2. Lovers here. Play the 10s. Okay. This boss. Random Joker disabled. Okay. I can hang him. I can discard him. I have glass 9, 8, ace. I can do aces and 10s as a warm-up. I can hold here. I could discard again. All right, let's play this one. Glass here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. Yellow deck. 3 decks remaining. Yellow deck is supposed to be the easy one, right? Got about 20 minutes per deck left. Once again, we can afford a loss. Maybe. Investment. Okay, I can go diamonds. Not the best diamonds I've seen. Maybe follow up with clubs. Could be hearts instead. Could be play the straight. Doesn't win. And then pair jacks. Alright, we got a lot of options here. We can be picky if we want. We have time for that. We go buffoon pack. Could be a Chad. Could be, do I take Jupiter going into the boss? This boss probably. And go next. Alright, I am looking for a flush. I am losing hope on the flush. I play this flush. Normally, level 2 flush doesn't win. With the Chad extra chips, it does. Credit card. Seed money. In that case, we can probably go Arcana. What's in here? Emperor? Sure. Okay. So, take a flower pot, go Hermie. I could get a blue seal. I could take an acrobat. I think I want the acrobat. I do take the bonkler. Let's go next. Got the blue seal. Let's play the pair. With the bonkler, we don't need the acrobat. Let's send it. Could be one of those. Could be a rocket here. Halvesies, yes. Given where we currently stand, I think rocket makes sense. Go next. Copy the Chad for the gold seal. Okay. High card. Would rather be pairs. No blue seal, go next. Clubs are debuffed. Alright, the aces win for sure. We could throw garbage, trying to get the blue seal. We could throw the king. I think the bonus king accidentally wins. Oops. Alright, Arcana, yes. 4 and 5, we can hang them. I pick up Uranus as a backup. Go next. Castle's good. I don't want to take it as a rental. Still looking for the blue seal. No blue seal, play an ace, I guess. Suffering from success. Let's hang him. Let's hang him again. Go next. I have a pair of 10s. I have 2 more rounds on Todd. I have the blue seal. Let's play the pair of 10s. Like this. Alright. Strengthen. Cool. I could I could I will. I go next. I can turn my 8s. I could turn my 10s into jacks is what I want to do. That's the long-term play. I can play these 8s. I can play 4 of a kind, I guess. Alright, so Brainstorm's done. Purple, sure. This boss says base, chip symbol tab, that's not good. We get a free reroll. We could get an obelisk, we could get a seltzer, we could just go next. We could do a pair of 8s. The next pair wins. There's a pair of kings. Let's try the blue seal plan again. 49 cards in the deck. One more time. Okay. The problem with the Bonkler is once Madness eats our jokers, we have less sell value. This boss says base, chip symbol tab. Could be a dagger here. We could square up. We could take 16 bucks. Okay, so Madness guaranteed delete here. Could take a red card. Go next. Alright. I can go pair of kings. I can discard. I could play a pair of queens. Let's square up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the pair of jacks. Didn't get the blue seal, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want Celestial Pack for Mercury. We want Arcana Pack, probably skip, though Mercury is tempting. Chariot helps, Empress helps. So play the pair. Ow. I can play a pair of kings. I can play a pair of 10s, but I want the blue seal first. How about a pair of 8s? Cool. This boss is extra large. That's extra bad. I will skip for the red card. I will skip again. Go next. Here, we're up. Discard purple. I could square up the 2s. I could discard purple. Pool for Mercury, maybe. I think what I need is Justice or Death. Okay. Standard pack, glass card, we probably take it, even though we have too many cards in the deck. Invisible we can't do. I can take a Magician and go next. I can go pair the 7s. That was not terrible. I will discard so I can make lucky 8s. If we hit the lucky cards, we should be okay. We can't take Acrobat. We could take another blue seal. We can go one more. Can't do that. Can't do that. The rock. Okay. Fool goes Mercury. Okay, I have the ace. I probably save it. I could do 8s with a rock. I could... Let's do it. Pair the 8s. And then pair the 7s. Alright. Pair of 8s wins now. There you go. Alright, Arcana pack, extra hand is great, boss has no repeats. That's stinky. I have a glass 6. I can make another glass 6. Alright, so other hands we could play could be 2 pair, could be high card. Pair the 9s. Maybe should have skipped for the red card. I can play a pair of something. Chariot here. Pair the 8s. Okay. I take another glass card. Cryptid on steel if I want. Maybe not. Death card. Alright, so death on the 3 after squaring up the 4s. I should save the death card for the boss, probably. I could... Yeah, let's save the death card for the boss. That way we can make sure that we get enough glass cards. We get a Fool. I guess that's just a Mercury card. Maybe you could use Death to make another 6. Hermie, yes. Looking for, could be Justice. Maybe Uranus. Go next. So let's start with 3 8s. Let's go ace high. Let's go 2 pair. I can make another 3. I can make a glass queen, make another 3. 1, 2, play the pair. Crunchy. Okay, standard packs, we can take glass. Arcana packs, we can make more glass with a death card. Do a little re-rolling. This boss, okay. Bro. Next one wins. There you go. Now I'm just doomsday prepping. So here's the thing. It takes us like 30 seconds per round if we want to play extra rounds. It takes us 15 minutes if we lose the run and have to start over. So I'm going to take my sweet time. Skip here. Telescope. Take Mercury. Hologram. Nope. Go next. I have the blue seals. I can play. Could be a pair of 9s. Cool. Madness is times 5. Alright, Arcana pack, we probably skip unless there's Justice. You make another 6 since I have another glass 6. Pair the queens. Like that. And then now we're good. This boss forces a card to be selected. Okay. Glass 3s as a pair. What's the boss of the Verdant Leaf? If you were wondering how we beat the Verdant Leaf, you sell Madness, but then you just play a pair of glass cards together. Maybe you have to play 2 of those. 1 pair of glass 3s, 1 pair of glass 6s, and then that's enough. It didn't come to that. We have hearts, maybe? These hearts. Smiley face. I can take the bus. I can take the sun just in case. Let's go next. Alright, I can start with a pair of 5s. No, 2 pair. My bad. I can play a pair of 8s. I can play 2 pair this way. I can play a pair of aces and then finish with a flush. I could save the flush for an emergency and just play a pair of 10s like that. All right. This boss, spades are debuffed. Let's turn the kings into aces. Let's sell the sun and go next. I can play a pair. I want this hand size. Probably don't need the family. Looking for value generators. Take the gold card, go next. How about a gold? I want to do gold 10s. I think it's worth discarding for. Aces, you end up playing them as a way of throwing away face cards. So maybe 10s get held in hand more often. Death card. Okay. We can hang them. Spin the wheel. Go next. Foiled again. How about, I don't need all of these aces. I'm trying to get that gold card. Oh well. How about a high card? It doesn't matter. I guess we could just play high card, but playing pairs maybe has potential for synergy later. We could go no standard or no gold suit. Go next. All right. I have strength. Could be a king. Could be a king and a 9. Play the pair of aces. I did not get the blue seal, or sorry, not blue seal, but gold card. Gold seal is on a 3, I believe. Kind of stinky death card. Alright, let's hang them. No celestial packs. Go next. Face down after played. I can play the pair of 3s. I can play whatever this is. Maybe we get a supernova later. Alright, could be ramen, but it is a rental. Could be finally death card. I think no ramen because I want to discard. I'm gonna stop playing pairs. I've seen the error of my ways. I'm gonna stop playing pairs. Let's just do that. Go next. I do have an extra hand. We could go back in time. Play the 3 and then an ace. Maybe I should be shopping a little. Maybe reroll once per shop. We could probably don't square up since we already have the bull. We could hang them here and go one more. That's money. Let's go next. No repeats. Let's start with a 2 pair. And then we can play 3 8s. Could be a full house. Just looking for money in the form of gold seal. I guess maybe standard packs we don't need anymore. Maybe take a gold card. Maybe not that blue seal. Fine. Go next. So let's hang them. And discard. My gold cards are, that's fine. Play high card. level up the bus. This boss, we lose money. Let's go standard pack, or could be a gold seal, could be a fool for plutonium. So Lucky's here, spin the wheel. Go next. Stone the king. All right. Gold seal. Ace wins. I have one face card in my deck and it's the Jack. I need to find a world or a moon. So that's not what I want. Could be a hungman. Go next. So I can go gold here. Play the rock. Five hands. Okay. This boss. Okay, I could make another rock, I guess. Go next. Discard for my gold cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. Alright, To the Moon is done. That's okay. Next round we should be able to hit 90k. Here's a clean supernova. I shouldn't have opened the celestial pack, but we got rewarded. I could make another Jack and then spin the wheel. Go next. Gold seal. Play the 4. There we go. Halvesies we don't need. I could use another death card. Gold seal we don't need anymore. All right. Lucky ace. Play the rock. 2 blue seals. Looking for one more X-Malt Joker and then I would feel really safe. Though we're not necessarily unsafe currently. Could be one of those. This boss is extra large. I can play one of those. This boss, shuffle me Jimbos. All right, we want, go next. We want full on the left. We want discard the red cards. We want that. And then we want the ×3 right here. All right. Last deck. Red deck. Once again, we should probably, with the start, we should be picky so that we don't lose a run. What can we do here? Anyway, you see the investment tag strategy, it is paying off. Takes time to restart, but takes less time than losing. Also, if you, I think I said this before already, but if you're on a particularly difficult run, you have to think harder and it takes you more time to take actions. So that's a time loss also, as opposed to getting the investment tag is actually a time save. All right, I want spades first. I want spades, and then could be 2-pair. Could be, if I do 8s and 2s, I need another 2-pair. I can do aces and 5s. Great. Hallucination, usually the answer is yes. Could be gelato here is the safe play. Go next. I can get clubs. So here's a question. We did not get plus mult, scaling or otherwise. Is this good enough? We do have a value generator, so maybe that's like an important thing to have. Trio could be a long-term plan. I could go Emperor for strength. I have an extra discard. Skip for 4 of a kind. No. Okay, so... Okay. Let's discard. I have the 3. I could... Hold on. Alright. I want to get another 2 if possible. Maybe this is good enough. 5 and 8, you hang them. And you play 3 of a kind instead of 4 of a kind. 3 of a kind is worse, but it is safer. And no on the photo as a rental. Could be a death card for another 3. Okay. This boss, spades are debuffed. We have the 3s. We make a 3. Send it. Red deck extra discard? Maybe. He's starting to believe. Golden Joker, yes. We could go Spectral. I can't Ankh, but I could go Red Seal. Golden Joker, yes. Do we want Mystic Summit? Makes us safe in the early game. I think the answer is yes. So now if we don't get the 3 of a kind, we don't just blues. We have 3 of a kind 2s. We have blue seals we should probably dig for. Oh well. Gelato has one more round. Could be one of those. If you do that, then you can do Mega Arcana. We could make a gold 2. We could stone a 4. That was a bad miss. It's okay. Don't panic. We have the 3s. Looking for one more 3. I end up getting a pair here because of the foil, and that's okay. So you copy Hallucination, Arcana again. Star is going to be a no, maybe Luckies. Try again. Twos. I can play 3 2s. I will play the pair first, and then the 3 2s. Okay, I want Arcana. I want more lucky cards. Could be gold here. Could be Emperor for a Fool. Death card. In that case, Telescope go next. My clubs are debuffed. Okay. So death here, Fool, death here. Play the 3s. Yes. All right. Fool for a death card. This boss says diamonds are debuffed. Make another 3. I love Hallucination. It's one of my favorites. I can go 6 and 5. We can hang them. Maybe gold ace. Maybe go next. We have the winning hand. We have the 3 that we need. We play the 3 of a kind. I guess we could activate Mystic Summit. One more round, Brainstorm, no more Golden Joker. Spin the wheel. Death for another 3, or I think I have enough 3s, I just take the money. Maybe that's greedy. Definitely here we can light them up. Bloodstone, no. Go next. Alright, play the aces. Make the Molt cards. I guess I could still try to get one more blue seal, of which we have a few. Something like that. Pretty happy with this 3 of a kind plan. Sorry, 3 of a kind plan. Rather than doing the 4 of a kind. Alright, I don't need this. I do get strength for a 2. 4 and 9, we can hang them. Pick up Michelle. I have 2 more 6s in the deck. Didn't get the 6, that's okay. We go for the blue seals. We go one more time for the blue seal. There's the blue seal. All right. Slow and steady. Northern Lion. This boss play only one type of hand. That could be annoying for us. Justice. Okay, so I think I take Northern Lion and go next. So 7 and 5, we hang them for sure. We have the winning line. We could make a glass card here. I was trying to save it for the red seal. Maybe that's unnecessary. Son of a biscuit. Could have been more patient. It's okay, we got hallucination. We could do another one, probably. Probably. Alright, this... We have the telescope. We get another strength card. I have 2 2s, 3 aces. 2 2s, 3 aces. I guess I can strengthen here. I guess I can use death card. Take a hung man and go next. There's the 3s. There's the win. All right. Sometimes what you got to think about is like, okay, we might be good on score, but maybe there's like certain bosses like no discards or something like that, or play only one hand type or something like that. And maybe what you want to do is you, even though you have plenty of points, you want to do the deck building in case you don't draw the hand. Though maybe we don't have to worry about that. "36 cards in the deck. If we draw the red seal, we win. This boss, no repeat hand types. Priestess, no. Take a blue joker. Okay. The glass 3s, probably you discard them, to be honest. We have the observatory. We could do one of those. Decrease level. Okay. Like that. One, two, three. And that's 15 decks in less than 4 hours. Just like we drew it up. Take care, everyone.